Ladies, hi, it's Beth from Be Styled, and it's time for Tipsy Tuesday. My first Tipsy Tuesday of March. I missed you last week. It's been a little crazy here, but I'm back and thinking about spring. It feels like winter. We had a little taste of 50s and now we're back into, I think it might be in the 40s today. Monday, I think it was in the teens. So it's still winter. I got my cashmere sweater on, but I got dressed today. And let me tell you, I know this is what I preach, but I've been in a rut. I talk about it in my group. I just have not, I've been getting dressed, of course, but it's been mostly athleisure, elevated athleisure, which is great. But when you do it every day, it gets a little bit, it becomes a habit. So I committed to myself and to my group that this week I'm following the winter style system, Monday through Friday at the very least. And today's prompt was a chambray shirt. I subbed it for this fantastic periwinkle shirt from a brand called Ameliora. I learned about from Jamie. It's a premium shirt brand, but they're fabulous. And they come in great colors, and the fabric is fantastic. It's stretchy and doesn't wrinkle. It's ameliora.com, but if you enter Be Styled, you get free shipping. But anyway, I subbed the denim shirt for this shirt. I have on white. These are actually corduroys, I think, cut from the cloth, and black belt, and I even have booties on. Like I have real live heeled booties on. They're like a kitten heel booty. So I got dressed. Did you? It's not easy this time of year. But today I want to talk about 5 spring wardrobe refreshes that you can make that are optional. These are not things that you have to swap out, and if you don't, you're going to be, completely out of style, and the style police are going to blow their whistle. I don't buy into that at all. But these are 5 things that you probably have and some of them you've probably had for a long time. One of them I think a lot of us have had for probably close to 10 years. Denim jacket. I'm not saying that you have to go and replace it, but if you're in the market for a new denim jacket and some of these other things I'm going to talk about, there's 5 of them. I want to show you some updated styles. And my message is, just because spring's coming and we're all excited does not mean you need a new wardrobe, ladies. You don't need to go crazy shopping. Chances are, if you shopped last spring and you felt good in your wardrobe last spring, 99% of that is going to work this spring. Styles haven't changed that quickly. And a lot of these things I'm going to show you, some of them I'm going to show you are items that I wore last spring. But if you're looking to swap out some key pieces, these are some pieces that will have give you a big bang for your buck. And I'm going to give you some examples from my closet, okay? Let's start with the denim jacket, since I teased that, okay? Raise your hand, click like if you have the famous peach denim jacket. Or if you have the one that's its predecessor that I told everyone they had to have. We're going back well over 10 years now, but it's the cut from the cloth. I think it was called the Amelia or the Helena denim jacket. And I used to say we all need a fitted denim jacket. Fitted was the key. Stretchy and fitted. And they're fantastic. But unfortunately, 10 years later, they're starting to look a little dated. And especially if you wear them with more, less on-trend items. If you wear them with, skinny jeans, for example, and a shirt untucked that's longer than the jacket, and, a very 2019, 18, 17 outfit, the denim jacket then is going to look very dated. I still wear this baby. I don't reach for it all the time, and I have some alternatives, and I'm in the market for an alternative. What's changed about denim jackets is they've gotten a little less fitted. You'll see the young girls, especially the young influencers, wearing very oversized jackets. And it's a very cool look. And if you can pull it off and you like it, I say go for it. If not, I have some alternatives. But they're just getting a little bit longer, and not necessarily really long, but, right about to the hip bone zone versus, I think the cut from the cloth that we all used to have was more like it hit at the waist. So they're going a little bit longer, and they're just a little more relaxed. They don't have to, again, not necessarily oversized, but a little bit more relaxed. Again, this one's still going to be fine if you love it, but if you're near the market, like I am, I don't have a new one to show you, but I do have, this is called they used to call them shackets. They're also calling them, you'll see versions called chore jackets. Quince has one. This is from Amazon, and I linked it in the catalog. That's in the, if you go to the description of this video, you'll see all the links, or one link that sends you to everything. This is just, it's basically a heavier chambray shirt. You could probably wear it as a shirt. I never have. I wear it just open as a layer, as a jacket. It also comes in a darker, like this shade of denim. If I were to get one, I'd probably go with the one that's in this shade. It's just a little more versatile. This I think I got last summer or spring, so I got the lighter shade. But you see how it's just a little bit longer, it's more relaxed, but it still counts as a denim jacket, so it's still very versatile. I wanted to show one other alternative if you're in the market for a spring jacket that I absolutely love. This is like, and you know, if you live where it's really, really hot already, it's probably going to be a little too warm for you, maybe, I don't know. It's modeled after the Frank and Eileen jacket. It's like but it's also, it's just a little more relaxed and less fitted than other jackets. It is how long? You know, it's at that hip bone zone. It's a little bit, it's definitely longer than those jean jackets, the peach jean jacket. But you could wear it like you would wear a jean jacket. This one's navy. It comes in probably 5 different colors. I really like the cream as well. And it's got like, you know, warm, cozy, fleecy on the inside, but not really warm, not too warm, I don't think. And it's sort of like a sweatshirt material, but it's got that frayed look that the Frank and Eileen has. I just love it. So there's that. That just shows you how the silhouette's a little bit more slightly boxy, but I wouldn't say that's a truly short, boxy look. You will see that in denim jackets. That's not great for a lot of people. The really cropped and boxy, that's hard to pull off for us mere mortals, right? I'm trying to adjust to show you my necklace because that's one of my other trends. And I like popping my collar. Anyway, so that's denim jackets. A denim jacket refresh would give you a lot of bang for your buck. Number 2, sneakers. We wear sneakers all the time. And chances are the sneakers you have, especially if you've been following me, if you're in my groups, the sneakers you have, and I'm not talking about your workout sneakers, obviously, I'm talking about the sneakers you wear with real outfits, are probably modern and fine. I mean, I've been saying you need a white leather sneaker since the beginning of time, or since the beginning of the whole sneaker revolution, which was probably the best thing that ever happened to fashion, right? I mean, the fact that we can wear sneakers all the time. I mean, people wear them to the office. Kids wear them to weddings. Like, sneakers are... Our feet are happy. But if you recall, I used to wear these. These were my first like fashion sneaker there. And I'm a big Adidas girl. You got to find the brand that works for you. My feet just like Adidas, and I like the styles. So that's why you'll see all mine happen to be Adidas. I do have a pair of Tretorns that I didn't pull out that are great also. But these are now like my work in the yard shoes. So they're really beat up and grass stained. But this style, whether it's all white or like this, is still fine, but it's not the most current. It's not what you're going to see, you know, obviously the influencers, and if you care about that, wearing. I would still wear these if this is the only sneaker you have. I still think they're great. But if you want to be a little more on trend, I switched from these a good year or two. It's probably been 2 years since I switched from these to, minor difference. Oh no, I didn't bring them. Oh shoot, I didn't grab them. My Adidas Sambas, they're called. They are also white with black stripes, but they look more like this, which I also, like this, a little more low profile. This is called the Gazelle. The Sambas are even a little more low profile. They have a slightly less of a wedge. You know what I'm talking about. They're white with black stripes. Now they come in all different colors. But those are my go-to. I wear them multiple times a week. I wear them all the time. They're my favorites. But I did just treat myself to these because the other trend you're seeing in sneakers is suede and non-white. You're seeing color. I do have red Adidas, I confess. But I wanted sort of, I like the idea of a neutral because, you know, I talk about neutral all the time. So I grabbed these and I linked them. They'll sell out. Same with the Sambas, they sell out and then they come back. And often they are unisex. So when you look at the sizing, you will see men's and women's sizing. What about the ones with patterns, like the Guess ones? Patterns, Stephanie. Are we talking about jean jackets, Stephanie? Patterns. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. I'm kind of a purist when it comes to jean jackets, and I wouldn't go with a pattern personally. I mean, if you already have a great denim jacket that's simple and plain and you wear it all the time and you love wearing jean jackets and you want up the pattern, then more power to you. But I wouldn't have that as my only jean jacket. I would keep it simple, right? With these kind of things, okay? So update of your sneaker. Think low profile, think they call them court shoes, or they call them, these are like soccer shoes. I never played soccer in my life, maybe in elementary school. My kids didn't even play soccer, but I do love the soccer sneakers. That look, and you can wear them with shorts, with dresses, with jeans. They look, I think you'll see them with wide leg jeans. They look great. My favorite is sneakers with like a straight or relaxed leg ankle, jean that comes to your ankle, so your ankle shows, with a shoe like this. It's great. And spring's coming and ankles are coming back, which is very exciting. So sneakers. Now let me look at my list. That was number 2. Number 3 is jewelry. Changes in jewelry, minor changes. Chances are what you have is going to work. But what you're going to be seeing is return to more substantial jewelry. I'm hesitant to call them statement necklaces because I don't want you to go think I'm going back to I'm terrible with years. Maybe someone can tell me what year we used to talk about statement necklaces and they had big gems and bubbles and color, and I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about, unless it's like a turquoise, we're not wearing necklaces with a color per se. Unless it's, they have beaded ones that are pretty. I don't want to make that a blanket statement, but when I'm talking, the kind of jewelry I'm talking about are silver or gold or two-tone, and just more substantial than the really delicate that came in a year ago, 2 years ago with the minimalist trend, very minimal jewelry, very small earrings and minimal jewelry. I never I never jumped on that trend. It's just not my style. I've been wearing necklaces this significant since my whole life, since I've started wearing necklaces, honestly. But you got to pick what you like. But ultra delicate necklaces, they have their place, but they're not going to be what you're going to be seeing as being on trend. You're going to see more significant chains. This is a new one from Flirty Finds that I just got. That is a great example. So this one, a lot of us already have, which I think is fantastic. Just the circle necklace, comes in silver and gold. And I think she still has it in a 2-chain one. But this is a new design this is sort of what you're going to be seeing all the designers doing. Simple, but chunky, short link necklaces. Love it. Silver or gold. You pick what you like. And then I would still go with, like I have studs on today, just CZ studs, or you could do a simple hoop earring. I wouldn't go with my big, again, I'm sort of a minimalist with this kind of thing. I don't think I'd even go, unless I was doing like an all black dressy outfit, I don't even think I'd go with this big of a hoop with this necklace. I would tone it down a little bit, something simple, something gold, and then bracelets I'll talk about. But this is a great example of a statement or substantial, let's call it, link necklace. Simple, modern. There's nothing going on other than just coolness, right? There's not anything hanging off of it. Although charm necklaces are great, but you see the modern, it's almost architectural looking. Love that. Hoop earrings are getting bigger and more substantial. I've had these for years now. These are when I'm wearing a substantial hoop earring. I link these. These are what I wear. They're just, they're big and I love them. They might be too big for some people, but I absolutely love them. And I love hoops like this. If I put my hair in a ponytail, one of my favorite looks is like a turtleneck sweater, a ponytail, and then just a hoop like that. Fabulous. Okay, jewelry and bracelets. You're going to see, and again, I linked all kinds of ideas for things like this in the catalog. This is a Flirty Find. A lot of us have the necklace that is like this. Now she has it in a bracelet. And this I just wear by itself with my ring, also Flirty Finds. It's just, again, it's that architectural, modern, but significant, but simple at the same time. That's the trend in jewelry. Okay, I'm just going to go by memory. What's next? Let's talk about flats. We're putting our booties away soon. I'm wearing mine today, but we're going to be wearing flats. We're going to be showing our ankles, and life will be good. Loafers. Do you remember, the term? I had never heard it until it became popular maybe 4 years ago. Lug sole loafers 3 years ago. Like these. I still wear these, especially in the winter. If I'm going to wear a loafer, I would wear these. I don't know if I wore them once this winter, but I'm not getting rid of them. And I'm not saying you have to get rid of them. I have them in a light taupe as well. I'm not sure if they're still available. Similar styles like this are available, but the ones that you're going to see currently are a little less luggy. Not across the board, but I would say the trend is going less chunky, which is good news for a lot of people who absolutely hated these. But I liked them at the time, but I'm ready to go back to the traditional loafer like this, which I got this last year. So this isn't anything new, but you just see how it's just more traditional, lower profile, just a little more ladylike, a little less masculine. You're gonna see a lot of loafers like this, even with with a little heel. I linked a couple that are great. The other kind of flat you're going to be seeing are the Mary Janes. So the good news is Mary Janes came on so strong, and I was so afraid that they were going to just go away. They're still going on, almost even stronger than ever. I've picked up these at Target and I linked them. I have these from, I think it was last fall, that I'll be wearing all the time. I wore these all the time in the fall. These are, and I swore I would never wear Mary Janes. I tried black Mary Janes and those didn't work for me, but in a more neutral colors, I've learned to like them with some outfits. Sometimes I put them on and I think to myself, oh, they're not you, Beth, but other times I love them. So it's a matter of taste. You don't have to go out and buy Mary Janes if you don't like them. But I do think you do need to have a current flat, whether it's a flat loafer, it could be a ballet flat. Traditional classic ballet flats are back in style. If they ever went out of style. One other thing that I'm in the market for that I don't have is I need to replace my black flat because I'm not going to be wearing those loafers anymore. And you're going to be seeing a lot of sling back flats. Sling back, like if you almost picture this as a flat, a shoe like this as a flat, and sometimes they have some neat, details here. That's going to be very on trend. As far as heels go, kitten heels happily are in style. High heels are actually very much out of style. They are dated looking, and they're just not in style. Sometimes I see women, coming into Newport, especially in Newport. You can't walk around in Newport, Rhode Island in 4-inch spiked heels. You're going to break your ankle on the streets, on the cobblestones and the uneven pavement. But I'll see women come in from out of town and they're coming, they're getting all dressed up because they're on vacation and they wear these stiletto heels. And I'm like, yeah, that's not the look. Sorry. Thank goodness, right? Who really wants to wear those? I don't know. Maybe for a special occasion, but kitten heels, yes. And these are even a high kitten heel. These I've had for 5 years, so long, but they're going strong. And if I ever had to wear a heel, I would wear these. You're going to see kitten heels, much lower. Happily, okay? My booties are kitten heels. They're probably this high. So flats, make sure you have an updated flat. First choice would be a neutral, whether it's a tan, cognac, if this is in your color scheme. This is like a tanny taupe. Pick the neutral that's best for what you wear and how you dress. And then it depending on what you wear, I think it's helpful to have black as well. That I would say is your second though, especially as you go into the warmer weather. Black is not as critical. I think, how many have I done? We've done jean jackets, sneakers, flats, jewelry. Yeah, number 5, handbags. Okay, crossbody bags. Yes, they are still great. I heard an influencer say, or somebody on YouTube or something say, crossbody bags are out of style. And I was like, well, tough noogies. If I'm traveling, I'm going somewhere, of course I'm going to wear a crossbody bag. I will say though that they have been updated. I'm not telling you to get rid of all your crossbody bags, but the more current look, and what I love is that the retailers or the designers have come up with bags that give you the option of wearing them as a crossbody or as a more current style, a shoulder bag over your shoulder, handbags, structured, ladylike, in addition to hobo bags, but the shoulder option of a shoulder bag and a handle bag is very on trend. This is a fancy designer bag, but just as an example. And I linked, I think it's Quince has one that's the exact same style, and I love it. And it comes in taupe black and a light tan. There we go. No, my fancy designer bag. I've never been able to figure out how to close this right. Anyway, this has a crossbody as well, but the idea is it has the handbag, so you could carry it as a handbag. But again, crossbodies are just functional, right? That's one example. This is probably my most used bag. I've had it for a couple years. I did link it, and it is available in a really cool olive green and a gorgeous light tan. I don't see it in black. Maybe it's out of stock. The light tan would be my go-to. And they all come with this silver chain. So if you wear a lot of silver like I do, I just love this bag. Now, it's also a crossbody bag. I didn't bring the strap. It comes with, and I just took it off. I took the crossbody strap off for the first time today to show you this. But it comes with like a long crossbody bag. So I take this with me everywhere when I'm traveling because, with the crossbody, if I'm very casual, I take the chain off, and I stick it in the bag, and I wear it as a crossbody. Then if I'm going out, especially think about traveling, you're going out at night, maybe you're going out somewhere dressy. You could get rid of this handle and just carry this handle. Or what I generally do is just leave them both on, and somebody even asked me once if it was a Victoria or oh gosh, who's the designer that has bags like this? Minkoff, right? Rebecca Minkoff? Anyway, and it's not, it's Quince. But I love just that little detail of the silver. And I can wear it as a shoulder bag, a crossbody bag, or a handbag. Okay? That's it. I think I've covered everything. Those are the 5 little updates. And again, these are things that aren't required. Nothing I ever say is required, obviously. But if you wanted to make a swap, these are 5 ideas of things that you could swap. But if you don't, if you're like, I like my jean jacket, I'm going to keep wearing it, it's totally fine because it's not out of style. And to prove it to because I heard somebody say that fitted jean jackets are out of style. And I went on to Old Navy, which is, they are everyone's retailer. They're the Gap. They're Banana Republic. They know what they're doing, right? And if you enter denim jackets into the Old Navy website, you will find a jacket not very much different than this. It might be slightly less fitted. This isn't that fitted. It's not going to be fitted at all, but it's not going to be necessary. Their number one jacket is not the big oversized one. They have the big oversized one, but when you look at their featured item and their most popular bestsellers, it's the traditional jean jacket. So just take that, the whole jean jacket controversy with a grain of salt. Okay. And yeah, so that's what I have for you today. Now I have to go to the dentist. But I hope everyone's having a good day. Oh, before I go, I want to remind you, if you haven't joined my free 4-week Jumpstart for Spring challenge, we're on week 4, but I provide all the prompts from the prior weeks and prior days. So you can go back and do them. And I'm actually going to create one of those accountability checklists so that you can keep track of these different habits that I'm really trying to incorporate into my life with some success and some not so much success. But I thought if we had a way of, okay, which ones did I get to today? And just kind of see that progress. That's how habits become, your routines, and that's the goal. This week, we're focused on beauty habits and beauty routines. Simple. We're not talking about hauling your entire routine. We're talking about taking your routine and maybe making some tweaks to make it easier or better, and then just being consistent and sharing ideas and sharing products and whatnot. So this week is all about beauty. Last week we talked about health and wellness routines, getting as simple as getting outside every day for 10 minutes. There are days I don't do that, which is, it happened, I think it happened yesterday. I mean, I went and did some errands, if you call that, but I didn't spend like 10 solid minutes outside walking or breathing in the fresh air. You don't have to necessarily walk, just outside. It was just too darn cold, but that's not an excuse. But that's just one example of a habit that we talked about. So that was last week. The week before was style habits. Some tips and tricks that I share all the time, that each day we focus on a different one. And then the first week were those non-negotiable habits that if we can, things, that just do every day and get to the point where you don't even have to think about it. So I invite you to just click the link and join it, and I'll give you all the past prompts as well. And then, and if you join, you'll also get this habit tracker that I'm going to develop for the program. Okay? Totally free. My gift to you for being here. Thank you for listening to me yammer on a Tuesday afternoon. I hope you got some value, and let me know if you have any questions. Just post them below. And my kitchen demolition starts on Friday. We're having our kitchen renovated. And so I don't know where I'll be on Tuesday next week. I just don't know. I might be on the street somewhere, but if I can come on, I will. And wish me luck with the kitchen. I gotta get this one emptied by Friday. A dumpster's coming tomorrow, which is very exciting. The good news is we did most of our purging when we moved down to Newport, so it's not as overwhelming as that project was. But it's still overwhelming to empty your whole kitchen, even though it's a small kitchen, empty it all and figure out where to stash it all in this little house. Thank goodness we have a basement. And then we have to live for 3 weeks with nothing, We'll have a coffee maker, an air fryer, and maybe the microwave. Hopefully the microwave can be repurposed down in the basement so we can cook. Because my poor husband can't go out. I don't know if you heard, he had this Mohs surgery and all kinds of awful plastic surgery that they had to do, and he really cannot go out in public. He really can't. So we'll be home making it work, at least for a couple weeks. Anyway, there I go rambling. That's what I do. Thanks for hanging in there with me, and go just get dressed if you haven't already. Bye.